This video is going to be on how to clean the headlights on your car that have oxidation on them. I'm going to be trying 3 different ways to do this. That's why I have the tape on here. So I have 3 sections. Let me show you what I'm going to be using. First section, I'm going to be using premium polishing compound from Turtle Wax. I'd rather use Meguiar's, but I'm going to try this polishing compound. Polishing is better than using a rubbing compound because it's not as abrasive, so that will be on the far left. In the center, I'll be using Barkeeper's Friend, the cookware cleanser and polish. It is not as abrasive as the standard Barkeeper's Friend cleanser, which I will be using on the right, and that is going to be this one. So I'm going to apply these now, and I'm going to put on the polishing compound with a paper towel, and then the cleanser with a sponge, and we're going to see what the results are of the 3. If you like my videos, do a thumbs up, a subscribe, a like, or go to the channel page and click on the support button if you want to help me out. Make sure you watch all my other videos, and you can link them to anything if you want to. You can buy kits that will take care of this. Meguiar's sells headlight compound. I don't know if it's worth the money. That's why I'm going to run this test right now. I'm going to be putting the polishing compound on the left. Lots of videos online, including my channel where I've already done this with different chemicals and solutions, toothpaste, baking soda. I believe when I did it the first time, baking soda worked really well. So this is polishing compound. I'm going to be scrubbing up and down. I can't really say that I see any difference right off. Lots of videos tell you that you need to scrub really hard. Others say you don't need to scrub hard, or you shouldn't need to. Some people might want you to use a buffing wheel. So this is just my video to... You can see a lot of dirt over there. This is my video to show the way I think you should be able to clean it. And you can leave your comments if you want. So that's the center part, the polishing compound. I've got it zoomed in now. You should be able to see the polishing compound did make a difference. It removed an enormous amount of dirt that is on the paper towel, and you can see through. As you can see, this is cloudy and this is cloudy, so it did do something. I don't know if the others will do better. I'm going to be putting the Barkeeper's Friend cleanser and polish on the center. The nice thing about this is you don't really want to put a lot of water when you use Barkeeper. You mainly want to use just a wet sponge and let the abrasiveness of the cleanser do what it needs to do. So you shouldn't have to press very hard. It looks like it has cleaned up as much as the polishing compound without a lot of effort. Scrub down on the bottom. Yeah, it's definitely done an incredibly nice job already. Again, you've got to keep your sponge wet, but you want to let the abrasiveness of the cleanser do the work for you. And that looks very nice. You can compare the 2 right now. You can see they both look the same. And it didn't take as much effort using the cleanser. Now here is going to be the regular Barkeeper's Friend in the gold container. It is a non-abrasive cleanser, but it's still abrasive because that's what cleansers are. And I can already see a difference. I could see it within seconds. It just removed the dirt immediately. And I think you should be able to notice a difference right away. Remarkable. So if we look at this now, you can see that I use polishing compound and 2 different kinds of cleansers. Cleanser cost about $1.99 at the store. If you go out and buy that Meguiar's headlight thing, it costs about 10 or 15 bucks, I think, for the set. So this might be the way to go. They're both very smooth, both very clean. I've got this one other light over here I'm going to work on, and I'm not going to show that on the video, but I'm going to show it afterwards. You can see, you can barely see the yellow light through there, so let me go clean this up now. There you go. The whole thing took about 1 minute to get this thing clean. Now, I'm not saying that these aren't going to oxidize again, because plastic is going to oxidize, and online lots of people want you to spend a fortune of money, go in there with sandpaper or polish and clean this thing up and then put a sealer on there. That's a lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of time, and it's still going to oxidize. That's just how these plastics are. So my recommendation is go buy some Bar Cleaner's Friend, spend about 30 seconds with a sponge, a dry, a not too wet sponge, and do a little wiping and scrubbing, and you should get everything clean. This is the second light that you just saw. Took about 2 minutes with a sponge, and you can see how shiny this thing is on the left, and there's a little bit of cloudiness on the right one over here, but it's still shiny. It looks much better, and it takes a minute or two at the most, and it costs you a couple bucks. And when it gets cloudy again, go apply more polish, more cleanser, use the sponge, and save yourself a fortune of money. I would definitely not use sandpaper on these things unless they are completely ruined and you can't get anything cleaned off. You don't want to ruin the plastic any more than it already is. And for the final car, this one has never been cleaned. This car is probably 96, so it's 20 years old. These have never been cleaned. You can see how easy this is to do. No effort at all. The sponge is yellowish. And there you go. 2 minutes, and look at the difference. And this will be the last one of 4. Never been cleaned before. Hopefully this saved you money. If it did, please go to my channel page, click on the support button, and leave a donation. I'd appreciate that. And good luck cleaning your headlights. This stuff is incredible.